G'day mate, how you all doing? Great to have you on board once again mate. Oh, well that's my best Australian accent I can possibly put out there. I've been here 14 years and I still haven't got it right, have I? Anyways, guys, welcome aboard from Australia and from around the world. Great to have you here on the beautiful Maroochy River, Sunshine Coast, Australia. We're going to break this river down today and see what we can find. Now we're doing the mid section because up to Creek 7 we did the upper end. Some good catches there. And on the back end of that we learnt a lot. So I'm going to try and utilize what we learned there and see if it works in the middle section. And also there is a very famous creek right in the middle of all of that called Kuluin Creek, and I want to go all the way up the creek as high as I can go until I can't go any further and just see what's up there. So we're going to break it down. We're going to fish the main water first, and I'd love to get you guys a decent Jewfish. Although it's winter time, tough call, especially on a lure. I want to do that. So if you're watching this, guys, then there's something to look forward to later on. But we're also going to go up the creek. We're going to break it down. There definitely will be some flathead, some brim, and the very, very small chance of a bass way up the creek, but it's the wrong time of the year for that. However, we're going to get up there and we're going to absolutely throw as many lures as we can in many places. I want to get into the thicket of stuff. I want to really break it down as much as possible and give you guys maybe something that you can use for your fishing when you're out there. Now guys, if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe, hit the like button and hit the bell and you'll get notification of future shows on this channel. Guys, it's time to go fishing. Let's go get it on and go get some big ones. Come on. Nice little laydowns like that, for example. I mean, that there would hold a fish, most certainly. So it's definitely worthwhile just throwing a few baits along a tree like this that's just sitting in the water. Look at it. And just bouncing a few baits. You can see how that tree goes down. So underneath where that tree comes to the bottom there is a nice little area where a fish would hang out. So better go down to the bottom and just work it along just to try and see if there's any bites on that. You know, worth checking those areas. There we go. We got a bite right there. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. There we go. As I was saying, it's a flathead sitting right on that log. Beautiful.
And there it is, guys, as you can see, you know, right by that log, and that's why it's worth fishing those areas. The fish will set up, the current's just starting to come down. That fish had set up behind that, right where the log hits the bottom, and just sat behind there waiting to ambush stuff that comes past. Nice one, this one. Definitely, oh, it's a good one. Now, that is the one you want for the pot, and that one is going home with me today. We may even do a little bit of a hook and cook show on this one, just to show you that I do eat fish, right? But there it is, nice fish, and it took that bait. Now we've learned from the last program up this river in the high areas that they like that baby bass color. Straight away, there it is again. So I've matched that, made sure it's the same. That's why that fish is going. But it's a beautiful fish and it has good, beautiful fillets on the back there. Now I'm going to keep this one in the live well, but that's cool. Check that out. Awesome. One or two of those would make a good meal tonight.
I've got to watch my hands because they love to kick back. But I've got the live well here and I'll let that run with the aerator going and I'll periodically keep that going all day. Watch the kickback. There it is anyways. So there she is inside there and we'll see what else we can find. Yes please, it's time to go up Kuluin Creek all the way to the top. I'm going to try and break it down a little bit. I want to see if I can get over the bridge that's there. There's a bridge system, an old steam engine railway line bridge. There's one side that comes around this way. Can't get across, but there's another little side and I've seen on Google Maps and it looks like there's a little gap on the bridge that I can get past. So let's fire up there right now. Let's go and find all of those monsters up the creek. Let's go.
Guys, here we are, we're up Coolum Creek and the conditions are okay. I have been up here once before but I didn't get too much because it has been raining so much, but the water looks a little clearer up here. So I'm going to be doing some bank fishing, see what we can find, and later on we're going to drop out onto the main river where those bigger drops are and see if we can find some decent sized fish. Let's go, let's check it out. Hopefully there's some fish here.
I'm digging this type of terrain over here, you know, you see these little laydowns and so on. Yeah, I like to fish against the tide usually, but it's such a slow incoming tide that I can still target places like this that may have fish underneath it. So you see a nice little spot like that up ahead. You've got that beautiful shade, sun, and the fish will be looking this way, upwards. It's worth fishing little spots like that. There we go. That was the softest take I've had, but another beautiful flathead. Yep, that's what we're looking for.
Of course, once again, guys, every time I catch a fish, the sun is shining directly in the camera, of course. But I've got a nice flathead here. Another nice one for the pot, yes. Alright, I'll just get it out. Got so many doing this. There we go. And I'm going to turn the boat around so the sun's not shining directly in the camera. Well, very lively, and it's going to go in the live box right now because we're doing the hook and cook today. I'm going to have to retie. Look at that, it's all shredded and everything else. I just retied this bait, but there it is, a beautiful flathead up the Kuluin Creek, and 2 beautiful fillets on the back there are going to come with me today, and we're definitely going to cook those up. That's about the right size you want if you want to go and get a good hook and cook, and I will show you later on how to fillet one of these. But beautiful fish, let's get it in the live well. Let's get back at it. Yes, please.
Alright, just doing a little shake off here into the live box, and we got 2 in there now. There we go. And I'll just switch the pump on just to keep that oxygen going good.
So those have really been the winners for me so far on the bite here on the Maroochy River. These are, for some reason, getting more bites than everything else, and I don't know what that is, if it's the color or what it is. And you got to go with what works. As you've seen, I've got bait everywhere, but out of all of it, this is the one that's worked.
Okay, we're up at that bridge now. Look at that. See how that opens up over there, and that's going to get us into the back here. But one thing about a bridge, always fish it. This is a place where fish will stage, especially aggressive fish, feeding fish. I'd love to get a bite here. Bounce a few baits around this bridge, and this bait definitely wants to leave me today. I've saved it a few times, but again, it got stuck right by the bridge. I guess it's just because there's a lot of structure around here, and that's gonna happen. There we go, there's a fish now. There we go, that's what I'm looking for, guys. It's a decent fish, this, whatever it is. Gotta make sure I've got some line for it. Ooh, it's really serious, this one. Good.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yes, guys, we've got a great bream on here. I got it right up by the bridge there. Yes, this is a good fish. Really fighting. I'm going to have the net for this one for sure. That's too big for me to lift, and I've already broken a rod today, so I don't want to break another one. All right, here we go. She's ready, she's ready. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Here we go. What a beauty, guys. Yes, please. Whoa. And that's what I was looking for on that bridge. Just flicked a few right underneath that bridge there, and we've got ourselves a good catch. Let me just grab this fish and I'll show you. Pow, baby. There it is, man, and that's a beauty. Look at that. Nice big fish. Hello, everybody. Great to be on the show. Beautiful fish. Got it in the corner of the mouth. That is great. Yes, that is what we came up here for. Came past that bridge and I was just flicking some baits, and of course kept getting caught in structure in that, but I thought, I'll just keep fishing it. Boom, and I picked it up beautifully. So up Kuluin Creek, and we're getting some good, beautiful bites. First one up here, other than a flathead, which we got on the way in. That is great. Look at that, guys. Yes. Let me get this out, and we'll get her on her way. What a stunning fish. Great. I hope there's more of those as we go up the river. Good bream, and I'm going to get her back in the water now so that she survived. Let's see if there's some more as we go up. All right, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being on the show. Cheers. Have a great day. Yes, and off she goes. Fantastic. Let's get back on it. Keep on moving up. Who knows what there is up there.
Right, in we go. There's the old railway line. This brings us into the top end, and that's exactly where I want to be. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun up here. Let's see what we can break down and find out. And if there is any fish, catch them. Only have limited time in here because I want to get up that river while we still got a little bit of water. So just really trying to break down as much as I can here. One fish is what I'm after in this little section. If I could find one, that would be fantastic. Just breaking down like the thickets here. Little slots. I've got to be very accurate in my casting and just get it in there, because, you know, if a fish is there, it's going to face that way, and of course it's not that deep, so getting it down to the bottom is not the problem. But you know, thickets like this have got to hold a fish for sure. See how these trees just fall in the water like this. I'm going to get around them. Definitely want to fish the length of this one, because that would be a place where a fish would sit, and at the same time just watching that current, fishing and moving the boat at the same time. Alright, we're coming out to that bridge now, and that's the river I want to get right there. That, to me, I don't know, I've just got a feeling. I mean, you know, I fished it from the other side, just after we got that flathead just before the bridge, and so now I just want to get on this side and see if we can find it. There we go. Oh, yep. There's a nice fish. Yes. As I'm talking about it, this one is a, oh my gosh, is this what we're looking for? It's a brim. I thought it might have been a bass, but it's a good brim. Nice, just keep working. So there you go, it just shows you, man, it's worth coming down these little spots.
Well, there you go, guys, and it's definitely worth coming down here. Beautiful bream. Nice size one, this one. Yes. I changed up a few things, and I'm trying to use a few extra baits and things like that, and just flicking it in as we're going down here, because I'm really trying to get up to that point to see if there's any fish there. Quite a good one. I don't know if it's going to break my line.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. People, yeah. There's another beauty. Come on. That's what we're looking for. Look at that beautiful fish. Just another wonderful Coolum Creek, up Coolum Creek, brim. It's a nice big fatty, that one. Got it in the mouth, guys. Look at that, straight inside. It's that baby bass color again. And I don't mind catching those. That is a great fish. Wow, really happy about that. They're so lively. I took my hand out a little bit there, but all right, let's get that fish off. We'll get back at it. Wow, I'm really happy about that. Yes, just getting that bait out now, and yeah,
the teeth on this thing. Definitely wasn't coming off. It meant business. Go. Thank you, baby. What a beautiful fish. Let's keep on trucking. This is really good. There's plenty of brim, plenty of flathead up here. Beautiful fish. All right, let's get back in the water. Thank you, baby. Off she goes. All right, come on. Let's keep on going right by that bridge. Let's see what's lurking in that little outlet there. All right, let's go. A few little flicks from the other side. We did flick it in. It was only about 45 minutes ago that we were on the other side there. And I flicked a few through here. Didn't find anything. It's worth going again. Just want to see if there's anyone home. Maybe if we're lucky. There's a bite there. I want to get up there a little bit just to see if there's anyone up there. I wonder if I can get up that river a little bit and have a look at it. I might go in and have a check at that. There might be a good fish in there. Just because you can't access it from the side. See, if you come up that way, Kuluin Creek, you can't get past this bridge. On the other side you can. I don't think there'll be many boats that will want to go up there. Unless they were really avid maniacs like myself. Couldn't help myself, could I? You know, looking for that big river monster. You know, that's the whole aim of coming to these places, to try to find that big bite. That's really what I'm after. Giving it a go. See if I can get past this little point here. It's very tight, as you can see. Look at that. But I think I can get squeezed past. Just get into this backwater here quickly. We're in, guys. We're in. Cool. I've got it. Look at that. Just as we come past there. Boom. Well, I said today we're going up the creek. And this is exactly what we're doing. We're going up the creek. It's working. It's checking everything out, checking the trees to make sure that we don't get bitten by snakes. And we've had 2 fall out the tree on us, so we've got to be careful. You know, snakes in Australia, pretty serious situation, so you've got to be very careful of that. All right, let's just keep moving through here. Oh well, I saved it. I saved it. Gosh, I thought I'd broken another rod there. I fortunately didn't lose it. But it took off. My bad. Got to make sure the rods are in better places. Right, that's as far up as this little creek we can go. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yes! There it is! And that's the fish I was looking for here. Oh yeah. This is the best bream I've had of the day so far. Definitely. She's a nice one. Here we go. Oh, I'm going to need a net for this one. Oh, there she is. Look at that. Wow, guys. That's the bream we were looking for. So we have to work for that one. And that's why we come up the creek to find those. And there she is, guys. Look at that. Yes, please. Yeah, that's a really good bream. Beautiful, beautiful. That's the biggest one we've got so far today. So that is fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to get her back in the water now. Thank you, baby. And hopefully there's some more of you to come. Wow. Alrighty. Let's get you back in there. And off she goes. Whew. It's always worth coming up little creeks like that because you will find the good fish, and that's just great that we got that little catch. Anyways, let's go back out now and get onto that slightly open water. Now, definitely by trees, where overhanging trees are sitting in the water, where structures are lying in the water, that's where those bream are. And so we're going to try and match that as we go up. Let's get out here now and move on up. We managed to get out of that. And we've still got a few little places to go on the way, but let's get into the main river. Well, the main tributary that comes off the main river, and move on up. Oh yeah, nice and tight around here. And hey, that's part of it, right? That's why we come up the creek. And I'm the dude that does that, so I just love doing that, getting up the creek and just figuring out what is up there, man. That's just the coolest thing. So far, you know, we found fish, which is great. Most certainly on the flathead and brim side, coming all the way from the main river up, and then a couple of flathead and then a brim on the other bridge, which is really cool. Then a couple of brim on the way down here, a nice brim in the back, a couple more flathead. So yeah, okay, that's obviously what's lurking up here, and you know, it is winter time, remember that. So, you know, mangrove jack and things like that would be up here as well, and I'd love to catch a bass. But it is winter. We'll see how that goes. Fishing's been okay though. I've been quite impressed with it. I've had to work hard for every fish though. But anyways, let's continue, guys, and get out of here. Can't wait to get up to the upper parts of this river to see what it looks like. Let's go. Yes, guys, and that's what we came up the creek for. Wow, I thought it was a bass, but it actually is a bream. It's a nice bream too. Yeah, just flicked it in. I'm getting really close to the target and flicking in stuff right close to it, and just sort of trying to move in with the current and put it real close. And here she is. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what we came up Coolum Creek for. Some really good fish like that. And as you can see, she definitely got it nicely in the mouth there. Beautiful fish, that one. Nice size too. And really did take that bait. Let me get that bait out. Yeah, hopefully there's some more of that as we move up. We're moving in with the current and the tide at the minute. Let me get this one back in. And hopefully we can get some more. All right, off you go, baby. Nice. Let's get back on it. See if we can find some others. Right, so we're just moving up the river right now. It's getting really narrow in places. Great, we got that bream back there, man. That was a great catch. So it shows you that there is some activity here, even in the wintertime. We had to work really hard for that fish, though. I'm just going to go up to the end. On Google Maps, it showed me that there was some trees, very narrow, but then if you could get through, on the other side is some farmland outside the forest and a bit of sunshine. And I want to see if that makes a difference right now, because this is all in the woods, and you know, if a yeti came out over there, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, we're right in the thick of it. Lots of wildlife down here. I've seen some cool wildlife, so kangaroos and some other stuff. Don't know what it was. Lots of big lizards, snakes, of course. Got to be careful of those as we go through the trees. But no, we're looking good here. I'm just going to see if we can get through, and then the other side may hold something. Let's go, check it out. All right, wow, it's been a good event. We're up here, we're way up at the top of Coolum Creek, man. This is as high as you can go with the boat. It looks good, looks very bassy to me, actually. Gonna get on the fish now, let's go. Well, there you have it, guys. That's as far as you can go up Coolum Creek. Now we come all the way up that river. I'd definitely come back here in the summertime and break it down, possibly for bass. But in the meantime, just want to see what's here. I'd love to show you a fish. So we're going to fish this little section and getting into the main water before all of this clears out and the tide drops all the way out. Let me send a couple of baits right through those. Go right into those channels, see if there's anyone inside. Must be someone inside. It's got to be a flathead in there, at least on the outside of these things, surely. Just going into every single one at the minute, just checking them all out, see if there's anybody home. Looking for that river monster, guys. I'm really trying. All right, last one. Let's send it in there. Oh well, look at that whole section there, 2 baits, and we did not get a single bite. Wow, it's very quiet up here. Wow, it's definitely a winter thing, I would imagine. Come summertime, this place will probably rock. Let's just move on out and start making our descent back to the river. We've got some fishing to do on the way. Let's go. All right, let's check it out. Let's see where we are. And there's not much data here on the sounders, and I'm actually thinking of doing some sounding up here for Garmin. I'm using all of their equipment. I really like it. Got some Panoptix live scope transducer coming soon, and that'll help things out a little bit, especially when we get to like a bridge or something. I can always just scan it and see if there's anything around there. But up to now we've been using 2D, so old school style, man, and we are not bad at it, you know. But coming up here, I can definitely do some scanning and record some scanning and then send it through to Garmin. At least when you guys come up here, if you do, you can get to see what it looks like before you get up here, you know, depths and sides and all that. So I will do that. But anyways, guys, we're heading down. Just want to get into safe water. It's cold, man, at night time. Although I have the right gear, it will still be a very cold night, and I just don't feel like sitting in a mosquito infested area all night. Let's go, guys. Time to go and see what the dropout tide has for us. Okay guys, man, what a great event up Coolum Creek, man. Really enjoyed that day. We've gone with the tide now, and it's time to hit the main river and see if we can find something a little bit bigger. Now, I did try it this morning on the way up when we got that flathead. Yeah, I found some schooling fish there, but I just couldn't get them to bite. So I'm back down here now in the latter parts of the day, and I'm going to see if I can find that fish for us. Using some bigger baits, I've got a couple of colors of different paddle tails and so on, and I'm going to run this water in the deep holes. There's about 5 deep holes I'm going to go into,
to and see if I can find us that fish we're looking for. Now, I came past this spot and I saw a lot of birds, a lot of schools of herring, and that's food. So the chance of getting a fish are pretty good. Match the herring, put it in the water, and hopefully we get that catch. Let's check it out, see what we can do.
Well, a prime little spot here, just a nice little gully that goes around. There's a hole on the other side there, but it deepens off just here. There's a trough from the bank over there to the mid-water. We were just over there. No bites there, but I'm going to try this gully, because I tell you, they'll move through the gully. When they come through, they come through. And you got to be there when they're there. Checking on my rear map here exactly where we are. Oh, we're right in the middle of that. You can see there, guys, not that one on the side there, but you can see that, guys. You can see that that yellow part is what we're fishing, that gully right there. We just fished the one below down there, and now we've moved up to that there, and there's another hole up top there. We're going to target that as well. Right on that point over there, there's got to be a fish. Literally trying to put myself right on that prime spot, as you can see from the mapping. Plenty of bait fish here, guys. Plenty of bait fish. Look at this. I've got all sorts of cool stuff happening. Now, these fish are moving. They're not sitting there, but I've got some very cool stuff happening. This all looks to me like a fish. Lots of bait fish up and down. You can see them moving in and out, and bites, and there's a big fish on the bottom there. So some sort of structure next to it. So we're on the right spot here, guys. These sounders are Garmin, man. They don't lie. They tell you exactly what's going on. They're here. We're in a good area. There we go. So I've got fish right underneath the boat, if you have a look at that. See how they're moving? They're actually just right underneath there. That's a decent sized signal as well. See it there? And there's that structure coming up again as it brings us back. Something going on right here. I'm going to be using some jigging and dropping, and you'll be able to see the lure come up on the screen. Again, look at that. What is this? What are these? What are these signals here? Those are fish. Bounce it through some very interesting structure down there. You can see my lures move, but there's some fish there. See? Got fish, but definitely got signals, and you can see how my bait's just dropped. There's my bait. It's just dropped straight down. There it is there. I'm just going to work it right there, and you can see it bouncing up and down. There you go. The little bouncers over there. You can see it bouncing up and down. There it is. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Just above that area. There we go, got it. All right, that's what I was talking about. There you go. And that is why I did that.
Did I not call that one, guys? Yes. That's what I was hoping to do. They were sitting right there. I could see them right on that spot. Did that thing nail me, man? Oh, yep. Just what I wanted. All right, I need the net for this. Don't want to lose it.
Okay, get the net out. All right.
Come to me, baby. Come to me, baby. That's why I got a bigger net. And oh, she's not coming. All right, and that's what we're looking for tonight, baby. This evening, as we finished up that beautiful Up the Creek episode this morning. Look at her. And that's what I came for, and I'm glad I marked that spot, because there's more there. Wow, that is a beauty. Nice big jewfish. Let me get her off and show you. Whew. That was a take-off note. That was so enjoyable. That was so cool. Yes! All right. All right, guys, I want to show you this fish. Look at that, guys. Yes, please. And that is what we came here for, people. Check that, man. Took that thing into the mouth, and that is a beautiful jewfish. Yes, please. Look at that. That's exactly what I was hoping to find here. Just took that, just absolutely nailed that bait. It was just there was nothing, and then it was just boom, it was on. But what a great fish. If we didn't catch another, to add to all of that we did today up that creek. You know, we've got some good fish today, and I was looking for a dewy, and I got one. What a beauty. Yes, please. All right, let me get that bait out and get it back in the water. What a beauty. Look at that. Stunning fish for the show, and it's what I was after. But she needs to go back in the water. Time to let her go. All right, baby, off you go. And off she goes. Yes, please. All right. Well, guys, there you have it, man. What a fantastic day out. Sun is going down. We're definitely going to get a beautiful sunset tonight, but I need to go and take the two flathead and do some filleting there. And I'm going to show you how that's done, or at least how I do it. And we're going to get some fillets from that, and then we're going to go home and we're going to cook those and so on.